Now, the Prime Minister has joined the calls for the head of world football, Sepp Blatter, to resign. The FIFA president has caused outrage by suggesting there isn't racism on the football pitch and any abuse can be smoothed over with a handshake. Steve Scott reports.
From the pros to the parks, it's all but impossible to find anyone to agree with Sepp Blatter. But then if you suggest racism doesn't exist or can be resolved with a handshake, what do you expect?
Almost on a weekly basis, there's sort of numerous occasions where sort of racism raises its ugly head.
It just makes a lot of people think they can get away with it. People think that it's just kind of comments, and at the end of the day, you say whatever happens on the football pitch stays there, but definitely not, definitely not. It's got to be taken a lot more seriously than that.
Blatter has been backtracking furiously, even rushing out yet another television interview, claiming he was misunderstood. His fight back began on FIFA's official website, but his frankly transparent PR offensive didn't convince Rio Ferdinand. During a Twitter exchange with Blatter, Ferdinand said, "To say what you said about racism in football spoke volumes of your ignorance to the subject," and Ferdinand isn't alone.
Sepp Blatter is woefully wrong. His comments were unacceptable. There's been issues of racism in football for many years gone by.
Blatter carries a CV pockmarked with jaw-dropping controversies. In 2004, he was asked what would make women's football more popular. His reply, they could have tighter shorts. Last December, he advised gay fans attending the 2022 World Cup in Qatar to refrain from any sexual activities during the tournament because they are illegal there. And when John Terry was accused of an affair, Blatter said if this had happened in Latin countries, then I think he would have been applauded, not stripped of his England captaincy. Calls for Blatter's resignation are nothing new, but today they are probably more widespread than ever.
The way FIFA is run is not acceptable in this country. That's about a bundle of issues, from corruption through to the remarks he made last night. It is not the way to provide leadership to the global game, and it is completely unacceptable.
We want football to set the best example, and if you're going to lead FIFA, you need followers, but it's now getting embarrassing. How could anybody follow a man who said such things?
But as it stands, the man with a rhino's hide, wearing football's bulletproof coat, lives on to offend another day. Steve Scott, ITV News.